What is a mitigation packet? These are documents prepared by your attorney to show who you are as a human being and why you should be sentenced a certain way by the judge. These documents give insight to the court or the DA's office for consideration when negotiating a deal in your case. These documents might include letters of support from your friends, family members, or work colleagues. It could also include letters of support from your church or any organizations that you volunteer with. We may also want to put in pictures of you with your family, at work, or even with your pets. The package could also include any awards or recognitions, especially if you've served in the military or have been recognized at work or have been recognized in the community. The goal is to outline who you are as a person, and the focus is not on the alleged crime that you allegedly committed. Some mitigating factors we may want to include in the package include proof that you are employed, or even more so if you've been at the same job for a long time. If you suffer from any substance abuse or addictions and proof that you've been to rehabilitation or other type of treatment centers, circumstances at the time of the offense like stress, being provoked, or even emotional problems that might not excuse the crime but might offer an explanation of why you did what you did. Any mental or physical illness, any past abuse that you suffered that resulted in criminal activity, or just flat out genuine remorse and explaining how sorry you are for everything that happened. In this mitigation packet, depending on our strategy, we may also want to address whether you're coming to the court with clean hands and have no criminal prior record. Or if you do have a past criminal record, proof that you successfully completed probation or went to all of your court appearances in the past. Perhaps you admitted or acknowledged wrongdoing early on in the investigation process and you cooperated with the police. We might also want to include the culpability or the fault of the victim or the alleged victims, and perhaps how that person might have contributed to the offense. Whether or not you've made restitution payments to the people affected by your crime, and we definitely want to include in the mitigation packet if any insurance coverage paid for any victim restitution. We also want to indicate whether there's any co-defendants involved and if you were coerced, threatened, or forced to participate in a crime. Or maybe you felt forced to commit the crime to provide necessities for yourself or for your family. Perhaps the victim in the case might have suffered great bodily injury, and we have proof that the injuries were not that serious. There may be different allegations that the victims are actually what's considered a vulnerable person, like they were a minor, an elderly, or a person with a disability, or that you committed a hate crime, or that you committed something using weapons. The mitigation packet is ultimately used to present you in court as a human being and to show information that the court or the DA's office won't see in your police report. Our goal at Lamano Law Office is to show who you are as a human being so you're not just seen as another case number. If you have questions about how a mitigation packet can apply to you and help your case, please give us a call.